this story sounds a lot like you. So without further ado, please introduce yourself and let us hear it.
Hey guys, my name is Dennis Fowler. I am a 32-year-old father, been married for 12 years or so. I'm also a cop, been one for 11 years, and started Beachbody back in July 2010. You know, I was close to 300 pounds, and now I'm around 207. I have a whole lot to say basically in like 2 or 3 minutes, so I'm going to do my best. In the beginning, I was horrible at being a coach. I was what Chris Reed told me as I was uncoachable. I just wouldn't take his suggestions, and I wouldn't follow the game plan. And basically, I tried to quit twice. Carl, remember the story? Faxed my application in twice to quit. And it didn't go through, thank God. But you know, last time we met here, Carl did reassure everyone that fax machines do work at Team Beachbody. So they do work, but don't fax your stuff in and quit because you're going to regret it. But seriously, since beginning, you know, we've been able to do so many things, so many great things that we don't have enough time to even talk about. I mean, number one is we're building our dream home right now. We're about to move into it. Another thing is the weight loss. Me, you know, 85, 90 pounds, and my wife 45 pounds.
I'm Julie. I'm his wife, by the way. I'm not just moving into his dream house with him.
I just met her already. But it's not only that, but it's just a huge health legacy that we're leaving for our family, our kids. Madison, she's 9. She's making projects at school, and she's listing what she wants to be when she grows up as a Beachbody coach. It's just those little bitty amazing moments that we get to share with our friends and our family. I'm trying to get emotional here, but it's done so much. And you know, my first event that I went to, it was a game plan event in November 2010. And I seen Hudge, and I seen Jimmy, and Caroline, and Melissa. They came up on stage, and Charlene talk about what Beachbody did for them. And you know, right then at that moment, it was my birthday as a coach. It finally clicked of what this was all about, what I'm supposed to do. And it's that moment that I've just been totally consumed and just been really focusing on my why and what I want to accomplish in life. And one of those things is a pretty big deal, and it's a goal that we checked off. I want to talk about that.
As of June 15th this year, I'm quitting my job. Pretty happy about that, and I've kind of been along for the ride with Dennis for so long in Beachbody. Huge supporter of going to Atlantis and all of that, but not so much in the coaching. And at the last event, I said that I would not stand up again as an emerald in the audience, as Dennis is emerald, and now I'm a diamond, and so that's a big deal for me. He's the speaker, not me, but anyways, we're really excited. We love coaching. We love what it's done for us. So.
Yeah, real fast. You know, where you're at, if you're new, if you've been a coach for 6 months, whatever's not working right for you, we've been there. And, you know, just listen to your upline, or if you're not getting any assistance from them, then maybe a success partner or something like that. Everything that we have done, maybe not in the same capacity, but it's also available to you too. And whatever the Hudgens and all the other superstar diamonds, what they've accomplished, we totally expect to be able to do the same. We're going to be stay-at-home parents, we're going to be there for our kids more, and we're going to have an awesome life because of this. Thanks, buddy.
Gradually put on 10 pounds, even though I was already in the gym 6 days a week, working out sometimes 2 hours a day, drinking a protein shake sometimes twice a day, taking a lot of diet pills and fat burner supplements. I've taken Lipo-6, Lipo-3, Hydroxycut, everything 24-hour fitness sells on the shelves. I've tried, and it just wasn't working. When one day one of my favorite turbo kick instructors told me about Shakeology. And I'm going to be honest with you, when she first mentioned it, I thought, why would I pay $120 for a shake? I'm already making a protein shake. And so she didn't give up on me. For 4 months, she shared with me about Shakeology. And finally, one day, she invited me to her home, and she made me a chocolate Shakeology. And after I drank that, I was like, okay, this doesn't taste like anything I've been making or drinking for the past 5 years at home. So I ordered, signed up as a coach for the discount, never intended to do anything with it, never wanted to do business with it, just knew I was going to drink a shake every day, so I wanted the discount. Well, as I began to lose the weight, I returned to my teaching job in the fall, and teachers noticed that I was losing some weight. And because they knew me, they were like, okay, Lisa, what pills are you taking? I had to share with them, I'm not taking any pills. I'm actually drinking this little shake called Shakeology. And I would make my shake every day at lunch at school, and I would share with them. And pretty soon I had several teachers ordering from me. And as they started losing weight and feeling better and having more energy, they approached me with, hey, let's work out. We want to work out after school, before we go home, before we pick up the kids. So next thing I know, once again, I wasn't starting a business, I was starting a fit club. And we started with this little program called Turbo Jam, where Mindy the Modifier became very popular. And we moved on to Turbo Fire. And by the end of the school year, I had over a dozen teachers ordering Shakeology from me and a few new coaches. So my business began. And right after that, Caroline invited me to my first Super Saturday event. And that's when I realized there was something to this, that people were changing lives. And being around other coaches was very inspiring. And I thought, I'm going to do this. I made the decision I want to do this, and I can do this. And I started attending every Beachbody event I could go to. I started following the game plan, started listening to my upline coach. And as I did that and started sharing with people, I would share with others every day. I would share with them what I was eating, what I was drinking, what I was doing. You know, I just shared. And as I did that, my income began to increase. And the best thing about that is I was able to lose 12 pounds. No longer will I ever take a diet pill again. And I quit my teaching job, and I now work from home. Because Beachbody has been one of the best things I've ever done.
My name is Amanda Dewey, and I'm so excited to share my story with you today because unfortunately I think there are maybe some people in this room that can relate. 2.5 years ago is when I first was introduced by Melissa McAllister to Beachbody. And when she sent me the invitation from the founder about Beachbody, I was one of the few people that had never heard of P90X or anything like that. So when Melissa sent me that invitation, I was really flattered. I was like, gosh, I have a nice body. I really and truly did. I had no idea what this was about. But I said yes. And I met with her in a Starbucks, and I don't know how I said yes to the opportunity. I guess I just needed to take a chance on something because nothing else was working. I was very recently divorced. I was unemployed. I was filing bankruptcy. And let's see. Oh, and unemployed. All of those. All of them at once. And I forgot to mention I'm also a mother of 2 and 2 and a quarter. So I don't know why I said yes, but it was the best decision I ever made. Fast forward 2.5 years, just recently, because of some people that I'm very competitive with. Where are you at, Heather? Heather, and where's Caroline? Caroline is down here. Caroline. We have a very healthy competition, and all 3 of us just recently were able to celebrate a goal that we hit together. I won't say exactly what it is, but it has something to do with the number 6. I'll let you figure it out. And all because I said yes. But what is important is what has happened in between that time. Being unemployed and so lost in life and feeling like you've failed everything. And now, being able to look at this room of people, of coaches that I've helped them change their lives. I've had people come and say, you saved my life, whether it was because I introduced them to Shakeology and they're off of all of their medications, or whether it's because they needed the opportunity financially like I did. and now that they can pay their bills and not be afraid every month of how to take care of their children. So for me, there's so many highlights over the past years. One I have to share with Carl most recently was at the Bahamas trip. My 7-year-old son, we pulled up onto the beach one morning, getting ready to work out with Tony Horton, and we get off the bus, and my son looks and he said, "It's always been my dream to work out with Tony Horton." I mean, it's those precious moments like that you know, my children are never going to have to worry about being the overweight kid. They know what making healthy decisions are about. They know from the second that Atlantis was announced, I said, you know guys, when I'm gone on a Sunday afternoon, you want to go swim with the stingrays, you want to swim with the dolphins, you got to let mommy go to this Sunday event. And all year long, they knew why I was gone, where I went, what mommy does. And now, you know, he got to fulfill his dream at 7 years old, working out with Tony Horton. And trust me, you talk about accountability. There's no way I'm going to miss the Disney trip because they were there when they heard that was announced, right? Who's with me? Who's going to Disney next year? Yeah. And all it does, everything's here for you guys. They've got the game plan, we've got the Coach Training Academy, and the tools, they work. Obviously, our programs work. I'm looking forward to meeting up with Shalene and Shauna T in a few months for some accountability there. And just for all the guests here, please, and for the coaches that maybe are new and haven't started working the business, just say yes. Say yes, because you have no idea where this wild ride is going to take you.
Hey guys, I'm Crash. I know I have a weird name. I work in the motorsports business, so if any of y'all were here for the NASCAR races this weekend, we were out hosting a bunch of shows this weekend out at Texas Motor Speedway, and I'm so stoked that NASCAR chose to do their Sprint Cup race on Saturday because that means my other job, which is right here working with you all, I could be here with you guys on Super Sunday, and obviously, as you can tell, I'm stoked. I'm pretty hyper anyway. I'm a hyper person. That's just me. But anyway, I want to let you guys know that I moved out to Los Angeles in '99, I think it was, and immediately I was in the acting business. Yeah, baby. And immediately I started seeing the infomercials. I think Beachbody was brand new at the time. And I ordered the Great Body Guaranteed series. I still have the stuff on VHS tapes, folks. Yeah, VHS tapes. Beachbody Sweat. I even put that in the VCR the other day. It was awesome. But I've been using their products forever and ever. I ordered later on Slim and 6. Down the road, I also ordered P90X. And finally, somebody on the message board said, hey, we've got this new thing going on about being a coach. And I'm like, whatever. I work in motorsports. I work 14, 15-hour days. Can't do it. Don't have time. So that was 06, 07, whatever it was. 2009, I was back on the message boards, this time doing Shalene Extreme. And somebody's like, you gotta be a coach, you know, this is awesome, you do all the workouts anyway. I'm like, whatevs, I don't have time for that. You know, how many times do I have to tell you guys, don't have time. So that was 2009, but eventually this person actually got through to me because I think it was around the time also that Shakeology was coming out. And she said, hey, listen, put this in with your workouts and you're gonna notice a significant difference. And I said, yeah, whatever. But it was true. I started buying Shakeology, and yeah, I really did notice a difference because, again, like I said, I travel almost every single week. My nutrition sucks. I'm telling you, you just can't eat very healthy when you live out of a hotel room. So the Shakeology really helped. So I was very thankful that she introduced me to that, and she said, hey, guess what? You get a 25% off discount if you actually sign up as a coach. I thought, all right, that's pretty cool. I'm going to do it. So I did do it. That was 09, remember? Well, I used the excuse. Too busy. I can't talk to other people about this. I got my other life going on here. So eventually, I quit. I did. Quit in 2010, I think it was. End of 2010, middle of 2010. I'm saying, it's just not working for me. Well, guess what? I missed that 25% discount. I wanted that discount because, again, I ordered Turbo Fire. I ordered P90X2. And so I signed up again as a coach. And this time I said, I didn't really have a real good support system at the time. And I said, I know there's great people out in Beachbody. I see them on the message boards. I'm going to just kind of put it out there with faith, and I'm just going to say, sign me up with whoever. Boom! Got Heather Deedle as my coach. And I signed up the second time. And I am so stoked because now I am part of you guys here, Team Panacea in Dallas. Loving you guys. And you know what? It's the support system. It's because of Heather. I again put out there, too busy, can't do it. She put me through a 90-day to diamond group. I didn't do jack. But then finally she said, listen, I'm just going to be honest. me. I travel, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's just the truth. Heather finally said, listen, are you going to do this business? You have so many connections. You know, you've got your radio show. You've got your TV shows. I said, Heather, I don't know. Well, finally, then it was my husband. And he said, this was around Christmas time this past year. He said, really, what are you going to do? Are you going to make this a business? You're so passionate about fitness. You're drinking Shakeology in every one of our sets. What are you going to do about it? And I said, all right, I guess I'll try it. Guys, my name was mentioned on the Coach National call just 2 or 3 Mondays ago because this is what I did. I talked to 2 people a day. That's it. I am busy, remember? You all are busy. 2 people a day. It's not rocket science. And guys, I'm having so much fun doing it. Just talking to 2 people a day, multiplying that day after day after day, and helping them better their lives. Whether it's fitness, whether it's nutrition, showing them how easy and convenient it is because, well, that's how I live. I have to live conveniently. Shakeology is convenient. And it's been so much fun. I've helped so many people. I just really started working this business in January of this year. We're just now at the beginning of April, and already I've made a pretty decent income, and I'm pretty happy about that. And it's not huge numbers, but again, at the same time, guys, it's not rocket science. I'm just helping people do something that I love, and it's easy. Beachbody gives you the tools. You just follow exactly the way they say to do it because it's proven already. I'm just doing what's worked before, and I'm making it work for myself. And because of my team and supporting me and saying, hey, keep going, you've got this, the compound effect, the power of the compound effect. Once you catch that momentum, boom, it goes off, and you guys explode with it. And hey, that's what happened. I got my name on the call. Oh my God, I sold this many Shakeologies. It was sweet. It was really, really sweet. So guys, basically, I guess I'm here to say, we've all got excuses. God knows we've all got excuses. I've got a ton of them. But I finally said, no more excuses. No more excuses. I mean, I could sit here for the rest of my life and make excuses for not to do everything else. But that's not productive. And it's also really not fun. I'm having more fun now than I was at this time last year, doing my same job, and I love my job in motorsports, but I also really love Beachbody now. I finally said no excuses. I finally started tracking who I'm talking to, and I'm seeing results. And I'm absolutely loving it. I'm not that superstar diamond yet, but I will be. Watch out, you diamonds. I will be soon. I'm still just an emerald, but I'm loving it. Welcome to the team. Holy moly!
Can I adopt you as my sister? Oh my God!
You might need to grab a mic and just stay up here with us. Holy mackerel.
How do we follow
Back
that?
hurts.
Thank you, good night.
Woo, my heart rate was beating. Hot.
That's awesome.
Way to go. Every success story, way to go.
Can I sign up all over you?
Nice.
Way to sign up. Okay. We'll keep this party moving. Thank you guys. Thank you all for these amazing success stories. And hopefully everybody in here got something that connected with a story that you can take and gives you momentum going forward. So we get. Why is Robert Hutchins on the screen?
Okay, you look. See the hand on the end? Oh, wait.
Okay,
Never mind. It was just about me. Never mind.
okay, it's fine.
It's my hand in the corner.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So we are here to celebrate your success. Again, we're talking about stories. We're here to celebrate and do a little recognition. We got a lot of people in this room, guys, and I don't know